Okay, have and have not fans. This is more of a, I guess maybe I'll make a poll for this video, or basically it's like an opinion video, and it's a topic that I've seen pretty much in every freaking episode on Twitter. Just a reaction. Do you think Veronica Harrington should be killed off from the show? And if so, why? Honestly, I don't think she should be killed off, just because I feel like that's too good of a departure for her. Just because she has done so much stuff on the show that I feel like it would just be too good. Like a quick death or a shooting like Maggie Day. I don't feel like that's enough. I feel like she really has to suffer, because I feel to her, public embarrassment, humiliation, being knocked off her throne as the Ice Queen, I feel like that will be even worse than death to her, in my opinion. When you really think about it, when the only time that she really expressed any sort of fear, well, actually, I can think of three times, was number one, when Quincy was sexually assaulting her in her own home on two separate occasions. Remember, the first one was when she was in bed and then she thought it was David. And then the second one was after the dinner party at the Cryer mansion got, of course, ruined by Quincy. And then when Veronica showed up, and then, well, actually, it was when Veronica had a sixth sense about something going on with David, and she was right about, him and Maggie messing around at the Sarandon Hotel. Then, she took off those heels, put on those tennis shoes, went downstairs, and there was Quincy. And then, of course, there was fear in her eyes when he left the house, because she did not back down in either situation with Quincy. Like, she pretty much told him out, pretty much told him all, to the point that he got up and left the house. And then, the first time she got so nervous and she was shook when she went downstairs to cut on her alarms. Then, of course, when Quincy left out the front door when he was about to rape her, and she literally rattled off a list of his family members and said, they're all dead if you mess around with me. Then you think about, of course, when Jeffrey stabbed her in the chest, she couldn't believe what happened. And then finally, Catherine Cryer went, pretty much psycho on her, and that pretty much made her fend for her life. That was crazy. I just feel that, and I've said it before in other videos, I feel like the ultimate way of humiliation is not just the divorce of, between her and David, but I've said it before, I really want Jeffrey and Melissa to make it to the altar, make it to the wedding, and then just everything blows up in Veronica's face. I feel like that would be so deliciously, just karma blow. I just feel like that, to me, will be the ultimate, middle finger up to Veronica. I just feel it. And another thing, when are we going to see Veronica's mother in the series? It has been long enough. I feel like this has been hinted at since season 2, but we've never seen or heard of her yet. You would have thought that Veronica's mom would have been invited to the engagement party of Jeffrey and Melissa, because Melissa's parents were going to show up. So why not Veronica's parents, or her mother? Because again, I believe her dad was mentioned to be dead. So to me personally, I don't think Veronica being killed off easily is not satisfying to. I feel like a character who's carried so much weight in the series, again, love her or hate her, to be killed off so easily, I feel like that's just I don't feel like she deserves that. I mean, obviously, based off her actions, she doesn't deserve much of anything better than that. But I feel like to see her broken would be better than to see her dead, if that makes any sense. You follow me on that one? To me personally, I feel like after everything she's done, after the way she's treated people, I feel like that's be the ultimate way for her to fall. To just have her broken, her her persona, the weight her name carries and all that stuff, just to see that broken down, I feel like that would be the ultimate way for her to quote unquote be killed off. So that's just my personal opinion. I've seen tweets, I've seen Facebook posts and whatnot about how much they hate Veronica, but at the end of the day, I don't think I've ever seen many, if any, say anything bad about Angela Robinson, because love her or hate her, she plays the hell out of Veronica Harrington. I think we can all agree on that part. It's just when you look at how the character of Veronica has changed so much, and again, I'll post another link to the description of another video I did. This was a while back about why has Veronica changed? Was it because of drugs, mental instability, her desire to be in control of everything. I go into depth into why I feel like her character shifted due to, you know, A, B, and C. So again, it's going to be in the right hand side of this video. You should see like a little eye icon where it says something along the lines of suggested video, why is Veronica changed. Please look at that video and then let me know your thoughts on that as well, because I go in more detail in terms of why I feel Veronica's character change has shifted. So with that being said, do you think that Veronica Harrington deserves to be killed off? And if so, how would you want it to happen? Would it just be her being shot? Or like me, do you agree that it would be more deliciously satisfying to see her broken down instead of being killed off?